Now, KernCast 23.
Good morning, Kern County. All eyes on the sky this morning. Very active as the sun has now risen. Here's a live look from our Delano Chamber of Commerce camera, where there is a slight breeze out there, and we've already had a very large cell moving across Kern County. We're waiting on more of that rain at this very minute. Here's a live picture downtown along 24th Street showing you there is some breaking in the clouds there, and I'll show you exactly where that breakage is on our satellite radar here in just a moment. Our current temperature 54 degrees right now. The pavement is drying out, but it won't stay that way for long. There's that slight breeze that we're seeing here on the valley floor. It's getting windy up in the mountains and will stay very windy out in the deserts today as well. On our satellite radar, there's the very cold, unsettled air that's feeding the back part of this front that is covering much of the state. You can see a very large area of heavy localized rain, possibly a thunderstorm in here with some significant hail. We're keeping a close eye on this because it is heading straight toward us. You can see that we have some rain that came across, and it is now slamming up against the mountains and kind of getting backed up just a little bit. This is the cell we're watching. On that video you just saw from downtown, here is the clearing in those skies. If there is just enough sunlight to kind of warm up that breakage in between the clouds, we could see it fueling this storm from underneath, providing even more convection to make that thunderstorm gain a little bit more energy as it heads straight into Bakersfield. So we're keeping a very close eye on this because it has some very heavy rain in it that could be quite dangerous for our roadways. We just don't have the drainage systems to be able to handle this kind of downpour in such a short amount of time because we just usually don't get it. So watch out for backed up flooding on our roadways like we saw on Wednesday. On our watches and warnings, we're expecting it to get very messy into the mountains. Our winter storm warning in effect until 5 a.m. tomorrow. 1 to 3 inches of snow accumulation is possible at pass level, with the snow level falling down below 4,000 feet. That is incredibly low for a springtime storm. As much as a foot of snow is possible above 6,000 feet, so watch out in Pine Mountain Club and other communities up there. We're going to have some winds, gusts up to 60 miles an hour, especially through the passes and canyons, so watch out for that. And finally, expect travel delays. Slow way down in messy weather and go ahead and keep a close eye on the roads because we could have some possible closures. Here at 23 ABC, we'll let you know up to the minute if we do have any passes that close or major problems on our roadways that you need to avoid. But if you're not near your television or if you don't have access to the internet, go ahead and call 1-800-GAS-ROAD. You can find out exactly what you need to know on your major highways. Now here's some happy news. This is, of course, our Denny's Grand Slam birthday greetings for Nevaeh. She is turning 7 on, I believe it's Sunday. Very happy birthday to you, sweetheart. It's a big day for a 7-year-old. And this is Gracie Vasquez. She is already at Denny's this morning waiting to get her Grand Slam on, she says. She also says that today she is celebrating the 19th anniversary of her 29th birthday. I find that hilarious. Happy birthday, Gracie. And you're right, birthday numbers are just that, a number. Nobody cares about age. As you take a look at our valley forecast, you can see the thunder, a lot of rain out there, a lot of different things to contend with this today, possibly even some hail. Heading up into the mountains, very cool for you. Temperatures only in the 40s with that winter storm warning in effect. And out into eastern Kern County, again, very windy. A wind advisory in effect for Lebec, but also for all of our desert locations. Possibilities for some thunderstorms for you throughout the day as well. So as we take a look ahead, you can see that today is the only day that we're dealing with those nasty storms. And then tomorrow, suddenly we'll have clearing, and heading into next week, sunshine and 70s make a comeback, even an 80-degree mark there on Tuesday. Into the Kern River Valley, 40s for you today. You could be seeing some snow in your areas. Let me know if you do. The storm system for the mountains lingering into the early morning hours of tomorrow. By midday, you should see some clearing as well. You'll warm up nicely later on this week. And into the mountains, Tehachapi, I'm sorry, quite messy for you, especially down into Fraser Park and Lebec. Expect 40s in your locations as well with some snow accumulation.
All right, Elena, thank you.
Yeah.